Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is my out-of-theater reaction for the new movie, The Flash, coming out this weekend. Just happy to finally see this movie after all the drama and stuff going on, with Ezra Miller and everything behind the scenes. This movie been done for a couple of years or whatever now. I'm just happy that it's finally out. I will say I had a pretty good time with this movie. I think this is definitely more of like what I want from my DC films. There was a lot of fun more in just the overall tone with this movie. I really appreciated the Zack Snyder films, but always just a little bit too serious for me, a little bit too dark, I guess you will say. But this definitely has a lot more fun with it. And of course, the Flash being a character that just lends itself way more to. But I thought Ezra Miller did a really good job in this. Despite, of course, all the drama, leaving that all aside, they did a good job in this movie, playing two different Barrys here. Definitely felt like it was two Barrys. Even when they were directed on the screen, it felt like there were two different people there in each scene. Just a very good chemistry there, even though it is the same actor. Obviously, seeing Michael Keaton in this movie, not a spoiler there, he doesn't feel like he takes the spotlight or anything. I definitely think Ezra Miller is still the best performer overall here. Sasha Calle here as Supergirl was really fun. The best parts for her, for me, were the action that she had, the rage that she showed going against Zod in this movie. I thought was really impressive and awesome. Story is pretty easy to follow, I will say. Yeah, in the third act, it does get a bit messy with how much you deal with time in this movie and going back and forth. It does get a little bit wild at times, but I was able to follow it for the most part overall, and I thought they did tie it up pretty nicely. And this is just really, again, more of what I want from a DC movies in terms of just having fun with it. There's several funny gags in this movie with just certain characters that I thought they used very well. And the pacing was also really well done for me. This movie flew by. I was enjoying every minute of it. There wasn't really any scenes where I was like, okay, they're kind of going a little slow here. I feel like they were always on top of the pacing in this movie. And definitely better than Black Adam or Shazam 2 for me. And if this is the direction that DC is going in terms of tone, again, with certain characters, not every movie, of course, is going to be like this in terms of having a lot of fun, but just really, it definitely had a lot of enjoyment with this movie, and it was pretty much everything that I was hoping it was going to be honest. So, yeah, it's definitely a recommendation for me. If you're already into this movie, definitely go see it. I think you'll have a really blast, a good time. Definitely a lot of great callbacks from Michael Keaton, also just really great moments within this movie itself. Ben Affleck makes an appearance. There's definitely several different appearances throughout this movie that are a lot of fun. And the way they do, again, another multiverse story, even though, it's kind of it does get a little old, I guess, at this point with how many superhero movies are dealing with that. But I thought they did a good job overall, not making it feel too convoluted. Again, it was a pretty simple story to follow along with, and the pacing was really well. And again, the third act, I think people are definitely going to have a little bit of issue maybe with the messiness of it and how they do wrap it up. Some people might not be all the way along with it, but for me, it worked for the most part overall. Not the best ending or anything like that, or not the best superhero movie I've ever seen, like some people are saying, but this is definitely one of the better DC movies in recent years. So yeah, that's my main thoughts right there. My out-of-theater reaction for The Flash, directed by Andy Muschietti. Definitely go check it out if you're interested in all in this. I think you'll have a pretty good time.